People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
This is a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation. Queen Bee Radio proudly brings you Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school sports. Presented by Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington Family Dental and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And sponsored by Ayers Furniture, Bytech Resource Management, Claire Bank, Fuller's Milker Center, Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Platteville, Les Mack, Northland Buildings, Reeves Wealth Management, Raleigh Cheese House, Russell Law Offices, The Shoebox, Tricor Insurance, West End Salvage, Carver's Hardwood Flooring, Sloan Implements, Sups, Brian's Auto Body and Paint, Gary's Pest Control, TriStar Pallets and TriStar Mulch, Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware Do It Best, Baus Electric, Cuba City Collision and Repair, Laley Center Monroe, H&N Plumbing, Heating and Electrical, Community First Bank, Grant Regional Health Center, Sullivan Auctioneers, Big Iron Realty, Lancaster Dental Associates, Millie's Diner, Pink's Automotive, Good Knees Garage, Point and Flush Sportsman's Club, Rosemeyer Management Group, Breckler Insurance, McNett Electric, Mound City Bank, Ready Feed and Grain LLC, Southwest Health, and WCC Brands.
Good afternoon and welcome to River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. It's game number 2 of the WIAA Division IV sectional round. And our feature matchup today on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The co-op of Potosi-Cassville taking on the Seneca Royals. This is our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. The Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel is powered by H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical and Laley Center Monroe. For the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, I'm Tyler Dictanis alongside Wyatt Mulliken, welcoming you to our Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. Wyatt, we were here for the first game. Most of you watched that on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 5-3, Cochran Fountain City, the 8 seed, advances over the number 3 seed, Oliva Strum. Cochran Fountain City has a losing record, but they're on the doorstep of going to state. They await the winner of this one here. And if that game is any indicator of what we anticipate seeing here in game number 2, man, oh man, buckle in. It's going to be one heck of a game here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Both of these teams have defeated some extremely tough rivals, I would say. I know Seneca they defeated the 1 seed, or was it the 2 seed, out of DeSoto.
Yep.
We've seen a lot out of Potosi-Cassville, of course. They're both on this stage today. It's a great day for some baseball. I'm excited to see what these two teams can do against each other.
Yeah, the path for both these teams through the regional round. Seneca, the 6 seed, defeated 11 seed Kickapoo 10-5, then defeated the 3 seed Belmont 7-2, and then took down the number 2 seed DeSoto 3-2 in 8 innings. And Potosi-Cassville, they had a bye in the quarterfinal round. They took down North Crawford in the regional semifinal, 14-4 in 6 innings, and then defeated River Ridge 9-7 to set up the matchup against the Seneca Royals here today in Patch Grove. The winner of this game, again, taking on Cochran Fountain City for the opportunity to go to state in Division IV. And this is just one of many games that we have across our Queen Bee Radio family of stations here today. Other games include Fenimore taking on Dodgeville. That's in Division 3. That's on Super Hits 106 and superhits106.com. We also have Barneville taking on Palmyra Eagle in Blanchardville. John Satterley and Molly Troughton with the call of that on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And coming up at 3:30, we will have Galena taking on Putnam County from DeKalb, Illinois. Steve Prescott will have that on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL. And, of course, sectional championships involving our local teams. First pitch scheduled around 4 o'clock. Coming up at the Raleigh Cheese pregame show, we'll run down the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups, the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game, the Rosemeyer Wealth Management key to the game, and the first pitch between Potosi-Cassville and Seneca in this Division 4 sectional semifinal. The Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this timeout on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 1.
Dairies of all sizes can benefit from the labor reduction, consistency, and constant monitoring available with the GIA Automation Solutions at Fuller's Milker Center. Your dairy is unique and deserves automation solutions that fit your herd and management style. Whether you're looking to automate the entire milking process, your pre- or post-milking routine, or your calf feeding system, GIA has the customizable automation solution for you. Contact Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your GIA dealer in Lancaster and Richland Center to learn more about automating your dairy.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Hi, this is Steve Schmidt, owner of the Shoebox in downtown Black Earth. We have thousands of pairs of shoes in stock, no waiting, so stop in anytime, specializing in size, selection, and fit. We will save you money. P.S. We measure both feet. Stop into the Shoebox, the largest shoe store at the north end of Black Earth.
Pregame 1.
The Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues from River Ridge High School in Patch Grove, getting ready for Potosi-Cassville and Seneca in our Division 4 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We're coming to you from the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. For free delivery on heirloom quality furniture for every room in your home, be sure to visit Ayers Furniture in Ridgeway and ayersfurniture.com. We'll run down the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the Seneca Royals. 17-7 overall, 10-4 in the Ridge and Valley. They were runners-up finished third in the Ridge Valley, this season. Previous state appearance for Seneca was back in 2005 when they lost to Catholic Central in the state semifinal. And for head coach Brandon Shepard, his batting order goes like this. Leading off will be the shortstop, number 9, Jax Wall. Batting second, playing third base, number 3, Gage Wall. Batting third, the catcher, number 2, Jackson Konachek.
That's their first base.
First base. Yeah, that's a 3, not a 5. Sorry about that. Cleanup batter, the center fielder, number 7, Hunter Hagensick. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 12, Sawyer Swigum. Batting sixth, the catcher, number 21, Caden Roberts. Batting seventh, the right fielder, number 6, Preston Kuhnke. Batting eighth, second baseman, number 35, Basil Hall. And running out the batting order, the starting pitcher, number 8, Sam Gallagher. Again, the batting order for the Seneca Royals: Jaxwall, Gagewall, Konachek, Hagensick, Swigum, Roberts, Kuhnke, Hall, Gallagher. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the Seneca Royals. Brought to you by Fuller's Milker Center. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. Coming up after this break, we'll run down the starters for Potosi-Cassville as the Raleigh Cheese pregame show continues after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 2.
When you need additional time to recover and regain your strength following a hospital stay, Grant Regional Health Center's Swing Bed program can be the help you need. Our dedicated team provides individualized skilled nursing care, physical and occupational therapy, in addition to support from respiratory, pharmacy, nutrition, and social services. Together, we can shorten the distance between healing and home. Grant Regional Health Center. Better health starts here.
From small-town businesses to large multi-state operations, Tricor Insurance and Auto Owners Insurance have industry expertise that can cover all types of businesses.
Having an insurance agency that understands our business is a real benefit. They know our people. It's something Tricor does really well.
Tricor's in-depth knowledge of insurance, regulation, compliance, and safety consulting is here to help your business succeed. Working with leading insurance companies like Auto Owners Insurance, they'll be there when you need them most. Visit TricorInsurance.com to learn more about Tricor Insurance Cycle of Care.
Pre-game 2.
Raleigh Chiefs pregame show continues from River Ridge High School in Patch Grove, getting ready for Seneca and Potosi-Cassville in our Division IV sectional semifinal. Winner takes on Cochran Fountain City in the sectional final coming up at 4 o'clock. We'll also have that game right here on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We ran down the starters for the Seneca Royals. Let's now get to the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for the co-op of Potosi-Cassville. 17-7 overall, 12-4 in the Six Rivers. Runners up in the conference behind the undefeated and number 1 ranked Barneveld Golden Eagles. They come in as the 1 seed in the bottom half of Sectional 3B. Their batting order goes like this, leading off the shortstop, number 44, Alex Frederick. Batting second, the catcher, number 25, Damian Bauer. Batting third, the pitcher, number 33, Colton Vogelsberg. Batting cleanup, the third baseman, number 2, Ben Infield. Batting fifth, the left fielder, number 4, Reed Weber. Batting sixth, the second baseman, number 7, River Sar. Batting seventh, the center fielder, number 17, Logan Roush. Batting eighth, the first baseman, number 8, Lane Schaefer. And rounding out the batting order for Potosi-Cassville, the right fielder, number 24, Chris Vels. In the batting order for Potosi-Cassville, Frederick, Bauer, Vogelsberg, infield, Weber, Sar, Roush, Schaefer, Vels. Those are the Fuller's Milker Center starting lineups for Potosi-Cassville. See Fuller's complete hygiene line and options for your brand new dairy setup or existing parlor remodel. Fuller's in Lancaster, Richland Center, and at Fuller'sMilkerCenter.com. No injuries to report on the Russell Office's injury report. If you've been injured, contact Russell Offices. Their experienced team of personal injury lawyers will fight for your rights and help you get the compensation you deserve. Visit RussellLawWY.com. Our Rosemeyer Wealth Management Key to the Game, sponsored by Rosemeyer Wealth Management in Platteville, the key to your future retirement. And Wyatt, I would say the key is similar to what we saw in the first game. Do the things that got you to this point. Both these teams riding a wave of momentum through the regional round and looking to keep that momentum going here with both teams 2 games away from going to state.
Yeah, absolutely. This is one section of playoffs where you can get kind of happy feet for actually being in this stage, but I don't believe either of these teams will be in that position. I think both these teams, this will be a great matchup and a great battle to move on in the playoffs.
Yep. The one thing that both these teams have an advantage of in comparison to the first game is both these teams have played on this field once before the season. Of course, Potosi-Cassville in the same conference as River Ridge, and Potosi-Cassville got the 2-0 win on this field earlier this season. Seneca lost 10-5 in their matchup with the Wolves in non-conference action, but familiarity with this field, probably something, a welcome for both these teams as we begin the sectional semifinal from River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. Again, the winner takes on Cochran Fountain City in the sectional final. Cochran Fountain City upsetting Oliva Strum 5-3. So the Pirates await the winner of Seneca and Potosi-Cassville in our sectional final. We will have that at 4 o'clock right here on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Shoebox Scoreboard presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. We will see some of the other scores that came through. In the bottom of the 6th inning, it was Reedsville 7, Princeton 5. Again, Barneveld set to play Palmyra Eagle on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Reidsville taking on Green Lake Princeton. And on Super Hits 106, it's Fenimore taking on Dodgeville. Matthew Ginninen and Scott Tolsman with the call of that. Again, on Super Hits 106 and superhits106.com. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with the Cuba City Family Dental colors of the game and the first pitch between Seneca and Potosi-Cassville in our Division 4 sectional semifinal. The Raleigh Cheese pregame show wraps up after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Pregame 3.
Hello, Dr. Matt here from Cuba City Family Dental. Something we take pride in is having 3 state-of-the-art facilities in Cuba City, Kieler, and Darlington. Our investment in the latest technology and innovative services allows us to provide top-notch dental care to our area families. Take control of your oral health and make an appointment with our team, and let's make your smile the best it can be. Contact Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental now, and let's start this journey together. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
Pregame 3.
Wrapping up the Raleigh Cheese pregame show on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi-Cassville taking on Seneca in our Division 4 sectional semifinal. Winner plays at 4 o'clock for the sectional championship and the opportunity to head to Fox City Stadium in Grand Chute next week. Quick check of the temperature. It is 79 degrees. Humidity has been around 88 degrees kind of throughout the morning and feels every bit of it here. Clouds are starting to break up a little bit. It's been mostly cloudy throughout the day, but the clouds are starting to break up. The sun has peeked out a couple different times, and when the sun is out, it gets hot, and it gets hot in a hurry. But we don't think that there's any rain in the forecast and anything that will disrupt our game here today in Patch Grove. Our game today is sponsored by Epic Construction. See Epic Construction for industrial or commercial building projects. Epic Construction, building quality, building trust, and building a difference. And by Midwest Motorsports, visit their showroom in Kieler for parts, service, and your next ride. See their inventory at MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com. Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. Callers of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Potosi-Cassville in the gold uniforms with maroon pinstripes, maroon numbers with green outlines. The maroon P for Potosi, the green C for Cassville. Logo on the upper left, numbers on the lower right, and American flag on the left sleeve. The Seneca Royals in the white uniforms with blue pinstripes, blue numbers, Royals written across the chest in royal blue with blue numbers. Those are the colors of the game brought to you by Cuba City Family Dental, Kieler Family Dental, and Darlington Family Dental. 3 convenient locations to serve your dental needs. Game today also sponsored by Community First Bank. Freeing the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. We'll take our final break and we'll come back with the first pitch between Potosi-Cassville and Seneca. This has been the Raleigh Cheese pregame show presented by Raleigh Cheese at the intersection of Highways 11 and 23 in the heart of Lafayette County. Don't forget the cheese. First pitch coming up next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 1.
When it comes to your health, having the right team matters. At Medical Associates, more than 200 providers across 30 specialties work together in one connected system, making it easier for you to get the care you need. From preventative visits to specialized treatment, our team is here to guide and support you. With deep roots in the tri-state community, we're proud to be a trusted partner in your health. Medical Associates. Learn more at mahealthcare.com or call 563-584-4570.
Are high bank fees draining your wallet? It's time for a change.
At People's State Bank, they believe in low fees that put you first.
Tired of being charged for using your debit card, sneaky paper statement fees, or monthly maintenance fees?
With People's State Bank's People's Checking Account, those fees are a thing of the past.
Worried about ATM fees?
At People's State Bank, they reimburse you for up to 3 ATM fees per month. They work hard to keep your money where it belongs, in your pocket.
Make the switch to People's State Bank today. Visit a branch near you or peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC.
In Game 1.
Today's national anthem from River Ridge High School in Patch Grove, getting ready for the first pitch between Potosi-Cassville and Seneca, Division 4 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, FM, Lancaster, Platteville, Dubuque, and Galena. Online at WGLR.com and streaming on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered by Laley Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. I'm Tyler Dictanis alongside Wyatt Bullock with you with the best seat in the house. In the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth, player introductions going on right now. We ran through the starting lineups just a moment ago, and Wyatt, it's been a fun start to this sectional round. One game in the books. Cochran Fountain City, the 8th seed, advancing over number 3 seeded Oliva Strum. Potosi-Cassville coming in as the 1 seed, taking on the 6 seed Seneca Royals. Again, none of the teams in this sectional were conference champions, but still left standing and still an opportunity to end the season on a very high note and potentially go to state.
Yeah, absolutely, especially in playoffs. Anything can happen. You see 8 seeds go to the sectional final championship, and you see 1 seeds drop in the first round after their bye. Great games today. It's a beautiful day for some baseball. I'm really excited to see who moves on out of these 2 great teams to face CFC in the sectional final championship.
Yep, again, that game coming up at 4 o'clock. This game here is sponsored by Claire Bank with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Men's and Dents in Potosi, offering locally sourced meats and cheeses, groceries, and other home necessities. Stop in and see Jamie or Joseph. Men's and Dents in Potosi. Johnson's One-Stop Shopping Service in Seneca, the original one-stop shopping experience. Visit johnsonsonestop.com for their weekly ad. Bucks Ridge Saloon in Seneca, whether it's Friday Fish Fry, game day with friends, or a night out on the town, Bucks Ridge Saloon is the place to be. Stop in today on Main Street and raise a glass at Bucks Ridge Saloon. And by Ellen Equipment, call Trevor Ellen at Ellen Equipment Potosi for buying or selling any and all ag implements. Ellen Equipment in Potosi. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. And by Laley Center Monroe, call your local deer animation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Laley Center
in Game
Monroe.
2.
Hi, this is Christine Raleigh of Raleigh Cheese, wishing all area athletes successful seasons. Cheese is a great source of protein for school lunches or a snack before the big game. Stop in and try some of our award-winning artisan cheeses like Dunbarton Blue, Red Rock, and Little Mountain. We have fresh cheese curds weekly and a wide variety of snacks and beverages, plus made-to-order cheese trays. Shop locally and taste the difference of handmade Wisconsin cheese at Raleigh Cheese House on the corner of Highways 11 and 23, Shellsburg.
Good fences, good neighbors, and good breakfast. That's a combination they can get behind at H&S Fencing and Supply. They'll see you at the Lafayette County Dairy Breakfast this Saturday at UW Platteville Pioneer Farm. Come hungry, bring the family, and celebrate Wisconsin agriculture the H&S fencing way. They'll leave the breakfast to the dairy farmers, but if you need a fence or supplies, they've got you covered. H&S Fencing and Supply. Quality that lasts, that's the H&S fencing way.
In Game 2.
Apologies for the rude interruption as I grabbed the wrong phone and accidentally started a commercial, but Potosi-Cassville has taken the field, and it will be Colton Vogelsberg on the bump to start for Potosi-Cassville here today. Potosi-Cassville's Colton Vogelsberg, 54 and a third innings pitched, has an 8-1 record, 20 walks, 60 strikeouts, a 2.58 ERA, a whip of 1.25, and an opponent batting average of 226. If you could, that'd be great. Yep, thank you. Tyler Dictanis and Wyatt Mulligan with you at the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Our game today sponsored by Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists, so you can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. Game is also sponsored by Driftless Coffee Company in Cassville. You'll find fresh brewed coffee, specialty beverages, and delicious food with welcoming small-town vibes. And they remind you to explore Cassville this summer. Driftless Coffee Company in Cassville. Jax Wall coming up to the dish for the Seneca Royals. Colton Vogelsberg ready to deal the first pitch. And we will have first pitch at 1:04 p.m. at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. And the first pitch is fouled to the backstop. Count is 0-1. We're underway on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And Jax Wall hits this one over to short. Alex Frederick with the play, throw to first in time for the out. Jax Wall quickly retired, 6-3, one away in the top of the first inning. Game today sponsored by 1906 Cocktail and Wine Bar in Platteville and by Pilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort. Brings up Gage Wall. 407 batting average, a 1.093 OPS. First pitch away for ball one. Gage Wall recording his 100th hit of his career in the first game of the season for the Seneca Royals. Checked his swing, but he went through. Count is 1-1 strike. Gage Wall also with 20 RBI, 2 home runs, 4 strikeouts, and 20 stolen bases. The 1-1. Upstairs, eye level for ball 2. Game sponsored by Edward Jones Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville and by Arter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. The 2-1 from Vogelsberg. This one ripped into straightaway center field. Logan Roush giving chase, and he will close the glove on it for the second out of the inning. 2 up, 2 down. And that brings up Jackson Konachek, a 421 batting average, a 1.096 OPS, 14 RBIs. Looking at these stats, Wyatt, there's 1, 2, 3, 4 batters for Seneca with OPSs over 1, swing and a miss at the first pitch, strike 1.
Yeah, absolutely. And there's 3 total batters with at least 1 home run. And I have to say,
1 pitch fouled over the backstop to make the count 0-2.
I've been at Seneca's home field, and it is not anything to scoff at. It is not an easy field to hit a home run on, and we have Gage Wall with 2, Hunter Hagensick with 2, and Sawyer Swiggum with 1.
And Konachek swings and misses at strike 3. It's a 3 up, 3 down inning. In the top of the first, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. Potosi-Cassville up to bat in the bottom of the first inning on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 3.
I'm Tom Tiffany, and for some reason, Madison Democrats say I'm too cliche. Well, I did grow up milking cows on a Wisconsin dairy farm. My mom quilts.
Hi.
I've been a dam tender, boat captain, husband, and girl dad with perfect attendance at 20 Nutcrackers. I love the Packers, Brewers, Badgers, and of course the Bucks. Butterburgers, old fashions, everything Wisconsin except Madison politics. I'm Tom Tiffany. I'm running for governor to bring down the cost of living by cutting property taxes, utility rates, and red tape. By stopping institutional investors on Wall Street from buying our homes and big data from bulldozing our farmland. Finally, I will audit every state government agency to root out all the waste and fraud you and I both know is happening in Madison. Cliché? You betcha.
Paid for by Tiffany for Wisconsin.
In Game 3.
Alex Frederick will lead things off for Potosi-Cassville in the bottom of the first inning. Our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. It was a 3-up, 3-down inning in the top of the first. Alex Frederick will lead things off, followed by Damian Bauer and Colton Vogelsberg. Our game today sponsored by Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington, Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, and by McKean Landscaping Services in Blanchardville. Alex Frederick coming up to the plate. Frederick, a .345 batting average, a .926 OPS, 6 RBI, 1 home run, 11 strikeouts, and 34 stolen bases. That is a school record, or program record, I should say, for Potosi-Cassville. And that home run was a Little League in the Park home run against River Ridge in the regional final. And the first pitch is outside for ball one.
Not a lot of trust with that scoreboard.
Next pitch, swung on a miss for a strike. Sam Gallagher is on the mound for the Seneca Royals, has pitched 50 innings, has a 6-1 record, 18 walks, 69 strikeouts, and a 1.26 ERA. And the lefty deals, and Alex Frederick pops this one up, goes out of play down the right field line. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Leadoff batter for Potosi-Cassville, Alex Frederick at the plate, Damian Bauer on deck. The 1-2. Upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Alex Frederick. Today's game sponsored by Saunders Oil Company of Warren, Illinois, and First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington. The 1-2 from Gallagher. A called strike 3. Got him looking. Alex Frederick strikes out looking, 1 away in the bottom of the first. That'll bring up Damian Bauer. Bauer, a .301 batting average, a .753 OPS, 18 RBI, 9 strikeouts, 12 stolen bases on the campaign. Starting catcher for Potosi-Cassville. One of the 4 seniors on this Potosi-Cassville squad. First pitch from Gallagher. In there for a called strike. Bender Outdoors on the square in Lancaster. Clear reflections and window cleaning service of Platteville by Iverson Construction of Kieler. Lefty Gallagher deals, and this one chopped fouled on the third base side. Count is 0-2. Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena Lyle Financial Group in Platteville by Haverland Heating and Cooling of Cuba City. Could definitely use them right now with the humidity that it is out here in Patch Grove. 79 degrees, the game time temperature. Humidity, 88%.
It affected the performance in the first game of the day. I'm curious to see how much it affects the game currently.
The pitchers had a hard time controlling. And the 0-2 pitch fouled over the backstop and out of play. We'll do it again. Saw pitchers trying to wipe off their hands and keep the moisture off the ball. And
wild pitches.
Some tough throws on the infield as well. Damian Bauer at the plate has an 0-2 count. Gallagher set to deal with 1 away in the bottom of the first inning. And that one just missed the strike zone outside for ball 1. Seneca Royals last year ranked number 1 in the state, but fell to basketball in the regional semifinal round, able to get into the sectional round this year. And that one sails high for ball two, excuse me. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Gallagher now up to 10 pitches on the game. 1 away. Bottom of the first inning. Still scoreless between Potosi-Cassville and Seneca on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Time call by Damian Bauer. Shaking his head off, adjusting his gloves. Game sponsored by Century 21, affiliated in basketball. See Bobby Joe, Hans Allison, or Richard for all your real estate needs. Century 21 in basketball. The 2-2 offering. Slap down the left field line. Gage Wall trying to get it to first and stretching to make the play is Jackson Konachek at first base. A very tough 5-3 ground out, 2 away in the bottom of the first. Konachek had to do the splits to get that one, and I know my body can't do stuff like that anymore.
Yeah, he did. It was an athletic play. That's why you want. I think it helps that he's a lefty first baseman as well. There's an extra bit of reach there.
Brings up Colton Vogelsberg. Vogelsberg looks at the first pitch. It's low for ball 1. Colton Vogelsberg on the season, a .392 batting average of .958 OPS, 18 RBI, 10 strikeouts, and 6 stolen bases. 1-0 pitch, upstairs. Ball 2. I should probably quit saying what the pitch is before the umpire makes the call. Don't want to tell the umpire how to do his job. 2 balls, no strikes. To Colton Vogelsberg. Pitcher-on-pitcher matchup. 2-0. That one in there for a strike. Today's game is sponsored by Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. 2-1. Catches the outer third of the strike zone to make the count 2 balls, 2 strikes. Potosi-Cassville looking to go to state for the first time since 2013. They've had 5 previous appearances as Potosi. Cassville went to state twice. And that one's downstairs. Count is 3-2. Count is full. The only state championship for Potosi came in 1993. Three balls, 2 strikes, 2 out, nobody on. The delivery swung on a miss for strike 3. Sam Gallagher gets the strikeout. Strikes out 2 of the first 3 batters. No runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We are through 1 inning at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. Seneca nothing, Potosi-Cassville nothing. The Royals up to bat next on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 4.
Like any business, success in dairying is often determined by who you know rather than what you know. That's why it's good to know the pros at Fuller's, your Gia dealer. Fuller's is your source for milking and cooling brand products and a full portfolio of high-tech dairy and cooling equipment. Make your operation more efficient and profitable and get the most out of your dairy herd by partnering with the experts at Fuller's Milker Center, LLC, your local Gia dealer in Lancaster, Richland Center, and FullersMilkerCenter.com.
Contact Russell Law Offices for local legal representation. Call for a consultation to discuss personal injury, estate planning, family law, criminal defense, probate administration, and more. Russell Law Offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington.
Evergreen Mobile Home Service in Platteville is now scheduling for late summer and fall projects, and the schedule is filling up quickly. Call or text Evergreen at 608-778-3825 for an appointment and estimate. That's 608-778-3825.
In Game 4.
Top of the second inning, the Seneca Royals up to bat. Hunter Hagensick, Sawyer Swigum, and Caden Roberts do up the 4, 5, and 6 hitters. In the first inning, both teams go 3 up and 3 down. Colton Vogelsberg back on the bump. And Hunter Hagensick stepping into the box with a .303 batting average, a 1.011 OPS, 16 RBI, 2 home runs, 16 strikeouts, and 16 stolen bases. First pitch misses outside for ball 1. The Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville, as Hagensick has to duck away to avoid getting plunked on the 1-0 pitch. Count is now 2-0. 2-0 offering, down and away. Count is 3-0, and starting to see it a little bit now here, Wyatt. Some control issues, and I think it's partially because of the humidity out here.
Absolutely.
3-0 pitch, sails high, a 4-pitch walk. Puts Hunter Hagensick on base, 1 on, nobody out in the top of the second inning. Our game sponsored by West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Cranston, the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction and demolition waste too. West End Salvage of Lancaster, and also by Northland Buildings. Sawyer Swigum at the dish. Gifted multi-sport athlete swings and misses at the first pitch. Count is 0-1. Sawyer Swigum batting on the season, a .236 batting average, .739 OPS, 22 RBI. Has 1 home run, 24 strikeouts, and 8 stolen bases. And that one inside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Sawyer Swigum, a WFCA All-Star football player. Also a gifted wrestler for the North Crawford Seneca wrestling team. The 1-1, and this will be bunted down the third base side. Throw to first is in time. Runner rounding for third, and it's going to be a safe call at third base. So a sacrifice bunt, able to move the runner all the way to third. Great bunt executed by Sawyer Swigum, and great base running by Hunter Hagensick. Runner at third with 1 out in the top of the second, still scoreless.
It's a great heads-up play by the third baseman. It's also a great heads-up play by the runner and the coach to correspond that to put him in a great scoring position.
Vogelsberg with a quick check to the runner at third, deals the first pitch, and this one chopped down the third base side. Count is going to be 0-1 to Caden Roberts, a .195 batting average, of .511 OPS, 10 RBI, 16 strikeouts, 8 stolen bases. Game sponsored by Russell offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. The 0-1 pitch misses downstairs for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike to Caden Roberts. Hunter Hagensick, the runner at third for the Seneca Royals in the top of the second, still scoreless, 1 on, 1 out. And checked his swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Count is 1-2. Sam Gallagher in the on-deck circle for the Royals. Vogelsberg with the nod. The 1-2. Sails high, eye level, but great reaction by Bauer to make sure the ball didn't get behind him. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Hunter Hagensick. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist, the pros of Brian's, gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint in Lancaster. The 2-2. Chopper over to the third base side, and it's through the glove of Ben Infield. Rolls into left field. That will score Hunter Hagensick, and Seneca is on the board. 1-0 on the RBI single. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 0 in the top of the second inning. Caden Roberts, the runner at first. Preston Kuhnke coming up to the dish.
That was a similarly hard hit ball in the previous game we had. I'm curious, will they rule that an error?
They do rule it an error. And the first pitch is a called strike to Preston Kuhnke. Kuhnke batting .361, an OPS of .854. The 0-1 lifted over the backstop and out of play. That's one of those I'm a little more gracious when it comes to scoring. If it's hard hit like that, it's kind of hard to justify it being called an error, but it was a well-hit ball. Just a tough play for Ben Infield to make, and Ben Infield going to have an error recorded on his stat line. Count is 0-2 to Preston Kuhnke. And a pickoff attempt. Runner gets back in time. 1 on, 1 out. Top of the second inning, Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville nothing. Division 4 sectional final. Winner plays Cochran Fountain City in the sectional championship on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. This one a weekly pop ball over the backstop. Count stays at no balls, 2 strikes. Colton Vogelsberg now up to 24 pitches, I believe. Gives the nod, ready to deal the 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Colton Vogelsberg gets the strikeout, 2 away in the top of the second. Caden Roberts still at first. And brings up number 35, Basil Hall, 192 batting average, a 513 OPS. Has 6 RBI, 14 strikeouts, and 4 stolen bases on the season. And rips this one down the right field line, and Vels will make the play to end the inning. 1 run on no hits, 1 error, and 1 left on base. We head to the bottom of the second. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville nothing. PC up to bat next. On 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 5.
Summer is busy. We can help you stay ahead of the game and ready for the school year ahead. Grant Regional Community Clinic, with locations in Lancaster, Potosi, Cassville, and Fenimore, is offering WIAA sports physicals in June and July for your student athlete. Low cost, convenient hours, and all fees go directly back to your local school. Call 608-723-2131 to schedule your appointment soon so you can get back to enjoying summer. Grant Regional Community Clinic. Better health starts here.
This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing, LLC. Call us for free inspections on wind and hail damage. We do ag, home, and commercial metal applications. See our team for rubber membrane installation too. Tri-State Roofing offers several types of shingle applications, including impact-resistant shingles to guard against hail. All options are top-of-the-line products from reputable manufacturers and installed by our certified roof techs. Call Tri-State Roofing today.
In Game 5.
Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville nothing, heading into the bottom of the second on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Our game today is sponsored by CJ ATM Service. See Chuck Schneering for all of your business and large-scale event ATM needs. Find CJ ATM Service on Facebook to learn more. CJ ATM Service of Platteville. Ben Infield will lead things off in the bottom of the second inning. Ben Infield on the season, a .338 batting average, an .862 OPS, 17 RBI, 15 strikeouts, and 11 stolen bases. Steps into the box, awaits the first pitch from Sam Gallagher. The lefty batter, or lefty pitcher, I should say, offers the first pitch, and it's chopped foul down the third base side. Count is 0-1. Breckler Insurance Group, for all of your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance, serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. Also by WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com. The 0-1 to Ben Infield. Missed the strike zone outside for ball 1. Sam Gallagher striking out 2 of the first 3 batters he's faced back in the first inning. And that one's in the dirt, gets away from the catcher. Count is now 2-1. Cole Acres Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at coleacresgolfandgrill.com, and Applied Micro, your computer networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and appliedmicro.biz. 2 balls, 1 strike to Ben Infield, leading things off in the bottom of the second inning. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville nothing. 2-1. Sails high. Count goes to 3-1. Sam Gallagher now at 21 pitches. Ben Infield with a 3-1 hitter's count. 3-1 offering. A called strike. Ben Infield thought he had ball 4. Started to strut to first base. Unplayed umpire says stay put. We got a full count. 3 balls, 2 strikes to Ben Infield. And time called. Hermson's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Hermson's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Hermson's for the perfect paint for your next project. Hermson's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. To lefty Gallagher delivers the payoff pitch. Outside, ball 4. A leadoff walk puts the tying run on base for Potosi-Cassville in the bottom of the second. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville nothing. Brings up Reed Weber. Lefty on lefty matchup, 386 batting average, a 1.109 OPS, 31 RBI. Has 1 home run, 10 strikeouts, and 19 stolen bases. And Gallagher set to deal. In the dirt, and a great stop by the catcher, Caden Roberts, to keep Ben Infield back at first base. Ben Infield has 11 stolen bases coming into this game. Could potentially be looking for number 12 here. 1-0 pitch, and this one ripped over to shortstop. Jackswall gets to second for the force out, and the throw to first is not going to be in time. So the lead runner gets tagged out. 1 on and 1 out in the bottom of the second. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville nothing. And that brings up River Star, a 444 batting average, 1.020 OPS, 24 RBI, 14 strikeouts, 27 stolen bases for him on the campaign. Pickoff attempt, runners back in time. A delayed call. And speaking before the umpire makes the call. It's frowned upon in this business.
It is.
First pitch. Inside for ball 1.
I can say you do have to get used to some umps have a pause before they make a call, and some umps call it right then and there. And you have to get used to them.
Some are a little more verbal than others as well. Another pickoff attempt in and out of the glove of the first baseman, Konachek. Runners back in time. Community First Bank, free in the communities where you live or can play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com, member FDIC. 1-0 pitch. Down and away for ball 2. 2 balls, no strikes to River Sar. River Sar at the plate. Reed Weber at first. 1 on, 1 out. Bottom of the second. Seneca 1. Potosi-Cassville nothing. The 2-0. Down and away. Ball 3. 3 balls, no strikes. Sam Gallagher trying to avoid another walk in this inning. Clear Bank with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Gallagher with a big exhale. Here's the 3-0. In there for a strike. Nice pitch. 3 balls, 1 strike. Johnson's One-Stop Shopping Service in Seneca, the original one-stop shopping experience. Visit johnsonsonestop.com for their weekly ad. 3 balls, 1 strike to River Sar at the plate. The 3-1 popped up over the backstop and out of play. The sun has officially broke through the clouds, and it is getting hot in a hurry.
It's getting hot, and it's getting hot quick. Toasting up right now.
I feel like I'm in a bowl of soup. 3-2 the count. Sails high, ball 4. Second walk issued of the inning by Gallagher. Runners at first and second for Potosi-Cassville in the bottom of the second inning. Reed Weber at second, River Sar at first, and now Logan Roush coming up to the dish. But not before a mound conference, as Brandon Shepard going to call his infielders in. Gallagher has now thrown 31 pitches on the game. And our game today is sponsored by Epic Construction. See Epic Construction for industrial or commercial building projects. Epic Construction, building quality, building trust. and building a difference. Also by Okies Market in Cassville. Check out Okies, your local Surefine food center where they'll carry out your groceries too. Okies Market in Cassville. And by Midwest Motorsports. Visit their showroom in Kieler for parts, service, and your next ride. See their inventory at MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com. Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. Logan Roush looks at the first pitch at the knees, and it's a called strike. Runners at first and second for Potosi-Cassville. Seneca with a 1-run lead. Gallagher checking the runner at second, deals the 0-1. It's in the dirt for ball one. Great stop by Caden Roberts again. Shoebox scoreboard update. Dodgeville 4, Fenimore nothing in the middle of the second inning on 3 passed balls and 1 error by Fenimore. Matthew getting in with the call of that game on Super Hits 106 and superhits106.com. That's in Division 3. The 1-1, eye level. 2 balls, 1 strike. 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the second. Seneca scoring 1 run in the top of the second inning. Potosi-Cassville with 2 base runners at first and second. Logan Roush looks at that one low for ball 3. Seneca 1 run on no hits. Potosi-Cassville, no runs, no hits, 1 error. Line scored at this point in the game. The 3-1 offering. Chop foul down the first base side, runs the count full, 3-2. Logan Roush at the plate. Lane Schaefer on deck for Potosi-Cassville. We're at the bottom of the second inning. 1-0 the lead for the Seneca Royals on Potosi-Cassville in our sectional semifinal in Division 4. 3-2. Swung on a miss for strike 3. Gallagher strikes out swinging. And that is the 3rd strikeout of the game for Sam Gallagher. Brings up Lane Schaefer. Ready batter. Where's number 8? As runners at first and second with 2 out in the bottom of the second. Looks at the first pitch, and it's in there for a called strike. Game sponsored by Tills Transmission. Stop it and see Lonnie, your local transmission specialist at Tills Transmissions in Potosi. The 0-1. Outside, ball 1. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville nothing. Bottom of the second inning. Runners at first and second for PC. Chris Vell's in the on-deck circle for Potosi-Cassville. And this one lifted over the backstop and out of play. Count is 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Bottom of the second inning. On a hot day at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove, host site of our Division 4 sectional semifinal. Winner takes on Cochran Fountain City for the sectional championship at 4 o'clock. And this one lined to straightaway center field, and that drops for a base hit. Reed Weber rounds third, he scores, and we are tied at 1 on the RBI single by Lane Schaefer. Lane Schaefer with a big 2-hit out. Potosi-Cassville 1, Seneca 1 in the bottom of the second. Still 2 runners on. Brings up Christopher Vels. 184 batting average of 463 OPS. First pitch. Upstairs for ball 1. Medical Associates Clinic, your trusted tri-state healthcare leader serving the Cuba City, Lancaster, and Platteville communities. Gallagher with the 1-0 off speed upstairs for ball 2. Game sponsored by Men's Benson Dents in Potosi, offering locally sourced meats and cheeses, groceries, and other home necessities. Stop in to see Jamie or Joseph, Men's Benson Dents in Potosi. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the second inning, tied at 1. Chris Vels backs away. Home plate umpire calls it a strike. 2 balls, 1 strike to Chris Vels. And Alex Frederick standing on deck, trying to make up for the strikeout that he had to get things started for PC. And that one nearly hits Chris Vels. Count is 3 balls, 1 strike. And we're starting to see Sam Gallagher having issues with the command. We saw it earlier in that first game, Wyatt, that the humidity having a hard time with these pitchers trying to grip the ball.
I think it's the humidity, and I think it has to do with the sweat. It is a sweltering hot day.
The 3-1. Upstairs, ball 4, bases loaded for Potosi-Cassville. Tie game at 1. And we go back to the top of the order with Alex Frederick. Alex Frederick struck out looking in his first at bat. And another mound conference for the Seneca Royals. And it looks like we might see a pitching change, as it looks like it's going to be Caden Roberts coming from the pitcher's spot to go to the bump. And that's a very interesting move this early in the game.
I think it's right fielder Preston Kuhnke, sorry. Will be switching. He's come out. Whether he comes back out in catcher's gear, I don't know.
Sam Gallagher threw 46 pitches. Pitched 1 2/3 innings, allowed 1 hit and 1 earned run, 3 walks and 3 strikeouts. And it will be Caden Roberts on the mound, inheriting the bases loaded. Riversar at third, Lane Schaefer at second, Chris Vels at first. Alex Frederick coming up to the plate. And while they reorganize their defensive alignment, we'll tell you that our game is brought to you by Pizzeria Uno, the Annex, and the Back Bar, Southwest Wisconsin's favorite way to celebrate anytime is pizza and drinks at Pizzeria Uno and the Annex in Platteville. Also by Bucks Ridge Saloon in Seneca. Whether it's Friday fish fry, game day with friends, or a night out on the town, Bucks Ridge Saloon is the place to be. Stop in today on Main Street and raise a glass at Bucks Ridge Saloon. Also by Ellen Equipment. Call Trevor Ellen at Ellen Equipment in Potosi for buying or selling any and all ag implements. Ellen Equipment in Potosi. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. The Back 9 Golf Simulator in Platteville now open for the season. You can play Augusta right here in Platteville. Find the Back 9 on Facebook for details. The Back 9 Golf Simulator, Business 151 in Platteville.
Coming in at right.
Yep.
We got 21 pitching.
Yep.
Number 6 catching. Number 8 going to left.
Got it.
So Sam Gallagher moves to left field. Preston Kuhnke will be the new catcher. Caden Roberts on the mound. I believe Sawyer Swigum
will be moved to right.
Moves to right field, where Kuhnke was. So we'll reset the defensive alignment once the updates are made in Game Changer. Our game brought to you by Cunis Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram of Platteville, powering our audio stream. The Cunis Service Department cares for all makes and models and is open Monday through Saturday. Head to Cunis in Platteville. By Rosemeyer Wealth Management, they'll design a plan specific to your retirement goals. The experts at Rosemeyer Management will answer all your questions, even if you don't know what questions to ask. Check out their website at rosemeyermg.com. We are in the bottom of the second inning. The bases are loaded for Potosi-Cassville with 2 outs. A 1-1 ball game. Caden Roberts pitching in relief of the starting pitcher, Sam Gallagher. The righty set to deal the first pitch to Alex Frederick, and Frederick looks at the first pitch. It's in there for a called strike. The 0-1 pitch. Chopper over to short. Jax Wall, throw to first. And a scoop catch in time for the out. A 6-3 put out. And Potosi-Cassville leaves the bases loaded, but they do bring one run across in the bottom of the second. Through 2 innings at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. Seneca won. Potosi-Cassville won. The Royals up to bat next in the top of the third on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 6.
Hello, Amy here from Cuba City Family Dental. Part of our dedication to excellence in the dental services we offer are same-day crowns. Instead of return visits to our office, we can diagnose and fix your tooth in one day at any of our 3 convenient locations. Call us when you are in need and experience patient-centered care for you and your family at Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental. Ask about our new patient specials. Keep smiling, Tri-States.
If you're upgrading a home or business, call the trusted pros at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. They offer a premium selection of CHI overhead doors, combining style, durability, and security for both residential and commercial properties. Need rain gutters to protect your building from water damage? Carey's has you covered there too. Learn more at Carey'sGuttersandDoors.com. They sell the best and service the rest. Get the quality you deserve at Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors, Belmont, and Prairie du Chien.
In Game 6.
Start of the third inning at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. Seneca won. Potosi-Cassville won on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Our game today is sponsored by TriStar Palace of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Beautify your home with decorative colored mulch. Give Ginger and the gang a call. TriStar Palace of Highland and TriStar Mulch of Cobb and Platteville. Sam Gallagher will lead things off for the Seneca Royals at .281 batting average, .684 OPS. Started at pitcher, but is now moved to left field. And the lefty batter waiting the first pitch from Colton Vogelsberg. And the first pitch outside for ball 1. Vogelsberg in 2 innings of work allowed 1 run. 1 walk, 2 strikeouts, and the 1-0 pitch. As Gallagher saying that the pitch hit him. And they're saying it might be a foul tip, and now the home plate umpire and the third base umpire are going to talk. Both teams scoring 1 run in the second inning. And count is now 2-0. According to the Shoebox scoreboard, presented by the Shoebox in Black Earth, the largest independent shoe store in the Midwest. 1-1 pitch outside. Actually, 2-0 pitch misses outside. Count is 3-0. Vogelsberg trying to avoid a 4-pitch walk. Can't do so. And the leadoff batter for Seneca is on base. Sam Gallagher reaches base on a walk. And that brings up Jax Wall. Jax Wall 0 for 1. Colt Vogelsberg now up to 30 pitches on the game for PC. Delivers the first pitch down and outside for ball 1. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best. See Rob Krantz and the crew for full service repair on cars and light trucks too. Krantz Auto Parts and Krantz Hardware do it best in Fenimore. 1-0 pitch. This one hit to deep center field. Logan Roush able to play it. Closes the glove on it and throws it back to the infield. A fly out to center field for the first out of the inning. Very loud out for Jax Wall, 1 away. Carver's Hardwood Flooring. For hardwood flooring, stair installation, and refinishing needs, call Ryan Carver, the Illinois National Wood Flooring Association certified installer, sander, and finisher in the tri-state area. Carver's Hardwood Flooring in Benton. Here comes Gage Wall. He's 0 for 1 on the game. Looks at the first pitch, and home plate umpire calls it a strike. Pitch clipped the outer third of the strike zone. Sloan Implement, your official John Deere dealer in Bloomington, Cuba City, Montfort, and at Sloans.com. 0-1 pitch inside. 1 ball, 1 strike to Gage Wall. Sam Gallagher, the runner at first base for the Seneca Royals in a 1-1 game in the top of the third. Division IV sectional semifinal. Winner takes on Cochran Fountain City. As a 1-1 pitch misses inside for ball 2. Cochran Fountain City, the 8 seed, upsetting 3-seeded Oliva Strum, 5-3 in the first game of our triple header from River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. That one way inside. Gage Wall backing away. Snap throw to first. Gallagher back to first base in time. Bowse Electric, call Brad Adrian and Josh Busher at Bowse Electric, Lancaster, and Fenimore by People's State Bank for personal home, business, and ag loans. Visit one of their area convenient locations or visit peoplesfinancial.com. Member FDIC. The 3-1 offering by Vogelsberg, and this one ripped down the third base side, and Ben Infield drops his glove. I thought it was a fair ball, but the home plate umpire says it is a fair ball. So call that an infield single for Gage Wall. Gallagher moves to second, so 2 on and 1 out. In the top of the third. That was a hard hit ball, and Ben Infield dropped his glove trying to make the play. Brings up Jackson Konachek. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Tried to dig that one out of the strike zone. Count is 0-1. Banks Automotive in Lancaster and Goodney's Garage in Platteville have the certified technicians, equipment, and experience to keep your vehicle in top running condition. Vogelsberg with the nod. Quick check to Gallagher at second. The 1 offering swung on a miss for strike 2. Damian Bauer thought about throwing to first, but throws back to Vogelsberg. No balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out. In the top of the third, Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1 in our Division IV sectional semifinal. Vogelsberg gives the nod. The 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Great pitch.
That's his second K of the day. Jackson Konachek, he struck out 2 times now.
Konachek, a strikeout victim for the second time. Brings up Hunter Hagensick. Hagensick had a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. As Vogelsberg ready to deliver the first pitch. That one down and out for ball 1. Gary's Pest Control in Dickeyville. Gary's Pest Control salutes our local athletes. Gary's Pest Control with over 40 years of professional, friendly service. Sam Gallagher, the runner at second. Gage Wall, the runner at first for Seneca. Hunter Hagensick at the dish. Vogelsberg set to deliver. That one's down and in. Gets away from Damian Bauer, and the runners will advance to second and third. Pass ball by Bauer puts both runners in scoring position for the Seneca Royals with 2 out. SoundCloud is where you can find archived audio of our broadcast. Download the SoundCloud app and search Queen Bee Radio Sports, powered by Hertz's Ace Hardware and Home Center. And that went in there for a called strike right down the middle. Nice pitch by Vogelsberg. Runners at second and third for the Seneca Royals with 2 out. Big at bat. The pitch swung on and missed. Tried to chase that fastball, couldn't catch up to it. 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 on, 2 out. Top of the third inning. Hunter Hagensick trying to come through for the Royals. Vogelsberg looking for a strikeout. The 2-2 popped up. Over the backstop out of play. We'll do it again. Community First Bank, freeing the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank, cfbank.com. Member FDIC. 1-1 ball game. Runners in scoring position at second and third for Seneca. The 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Vogelsberg gets the strikeout, and Seneca leaves two stranded in scoring position. We head to the bottom of the third inning. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1. More from River Ridge High School after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 7.
People's State Bank is a locally owned and managed bank with convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin and northeast Iowa. If you're looking for a place where you're more than just a number, but still have access to convenient technology and low fees, People's State Bank is it. As a community bank, they're proud to support many of the local charities, county fairs, community events, and more. When you become a part of People's State Bank, you can be confident that you're standing with a good cause. People's State
Do you have
Bank,
Game Changer on your
member FDIC.
Good fences, good neighbors, and good breakfast. That's a combination they can get behind. H&S Fencing and Supply. They'll see you at the Dane County Breakfast on the farm this Saturday at Swaindale Genetics in Deerfield. Come hungry, bring the family, and celebrate Wisconsin agriculture the H&S Fencing way. They'll leave the breakfast to the dairy farmers, but if you need a fence or supplies, they've got you covered. H&S Fencing and Supply. Quality that lasts. That's the H&S Fencing way.
In Game 7.
Bottom of the third inning. Potosi-Cassville 1, Seneca 1 in our Division 4 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel, powered by Lely Center Monroe and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Damian Bauer will lead things off for Potosi-Cassville. Damian Bauer 0 for 1. As Caden Roberts steps back on the bump for the Seneca Royals in place of the starting pitcher, Sam Gallagher. First pitch, and this one lined over to short. Jack Swell bobbles it and can't make the throw in time. Damian Bauer gets on base to lead things off for Potosi-Cassville in the bottom of the third. Damian Bauer on base. Colton Vogelsberg coming up to the plate. They ruled out an infield single for Damian Bauer. Roberts set to deal. And Vogelsberg rips this one down the first base side, hooks a foul out of play. Caden Roberts now with 4 pitches. Only threw 2 pitches back in the second inning when he took over for Caden Roberts, or for starting pitcher Sam Gallagher. Caden Roberts deals. Vogelsberg checked his swing, got it back in time, I believe. As the scoreboard on the field and the score on Game Changer nowhere close to each other. And this one hit to right center field. That'll drop for a base hit. Vogelsberg to first. Bauer rounding his way to third. He will hold up there. Runners at the corners for Potosi-Cassville. 2 on, nobody out in the bottom of the third inning. PC threatening. And now Ben Infield coming up to the plate. Potosi-Cassville 1, Seneca 1. Line score, Seneca 1 run on 1 hit. Potosi-Cassville 1 run on 3 hits with 1 error. And a courtesy runner for the pitcher. It'll be Amesley Tasker running the bases for Potosi-Cassville. Amesley Tasker has 3 stolen bases on the season. Ben Infield at the plate. He's 0 for 0. And a pickoff attempt. Damian Bauer able to get back to third base in time. Claire Bank with the rate convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. And time called as Caden Roberts steps off the pitcher's mound. Damian Bauer, the runner at third. Amesley Tasker running the bases at first. Ben Infield showing bunt, pulls it back. Umpire calls it a strike. Southwest Health has over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists. You can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more about their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. And by Laley Center Monroe. Call your local dairy automation specialist, Jordan Wilson, at Laley Center Monroe. 1 ball, 1 strike to Ben Infield. Runners at first and third. Fouls this one back. Count is 1-2. 1906 Cocktail and Wine Bar in Platteville. Pilling Electric Service and PE Pump Service in Montfort. Edward Jones, Reeves Wealth Management in Platteville by Utter Brothers Creamery in Boscobel. Scorching hot Tuesday afternoon, 80 degrees, 90% humidity. Pickoff attempt at first. Tasker able to get back under the tag. Game also sponsored by Fritz's Burner Service in Darlington, Garthwaite Real Estate and New Home Construction, and by McKeon Landscaping Services in Blanchardville. Roberts with the 1-2 offering. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Ben Infield strikes out for the second out of the inning. Runners at first and third. Damian Bauer at third. Tasker at first. Reed Weber coming up to the plate. Reed Weber 0 for 1. And the lefty trying to extend the inning for Potosi-Cassville. Actually, it's 2 on 1 out, excuse me. Weber pulls it back, and home plate umpire calls it a strike. Ainsley Tasker steals second base uncontested. So runners at second and third. 2 in scoring position for Potosi-Cassville. Reed Weber at the plate. 0-1 count. That one's low for ball 1. Potosi-Cassville 1, Seneca 1. Grant Regional Health Center People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. And that one a called strike. Just clipped the outer third. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 on, 1 out in the bottom of the third. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1. Winner plays for the sectional title at 4 o'clock. The 1-2. Inside. Ball 2.
Having trouble.
Keaton Roberts checking the runners. No deals. Outside. Ball 3. Count is full.
Can't find it.
Reed Weber at the plate. River Sar on deck for Potosi-Cassville. The payoff. Popped up. Third base side. Gage Wall diving to make the catch. 2 away. Now River Sar looking to come through, and we'll have another courtesy runner for Potosi-Cassville. It'll be Kaya Kirkenbush running for Damian Bauer, the catcher. So Bauer at third. Ainsley Tasker at second. River Sar at the plate. 2 on, 2 out, bottom of the third. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1. In our Division 4 sectional semifinal. Caden Roberts now to 15 pitches on the game. River Sar 0 for 0. First pitch in there for a called strike. Nice pitch by Caden Roberts. Game sponsored by Saunders Oil Company of Warren, Illinois, and by First Response Excavation and Grading of Bloomington. The 0-1 popped up. Shallow center field.
Center.
And it will be caught by the second baseman, Basil Hall, backing up to close the glove on it. And Potosi-Cassville leaves 2 stranded. Potosi-Cassville 1, Seneca 1 through 3 innings at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. The Royals are up to bat next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 8.
As a fitness coach, my active psoriatic arthritis can slow me down. With Skyrizi, Risankizumab Riza, I'm treating my skin and joint symptoms so I can keep moving. Skyrizi, a prescription-only injection for adults, helps me move with less joint pain, stiffness, swelling, and fatigue. And for those who have plaque psoriasis, 90% clearer skin is possible. With Skyrizi, there's no daily dosing. It's just 4 doses a year after 2 starter doses.
Don't use if allergic to Skyrizi. Serious allergic reactions, increased infections, or lower ability to fight them may occur. Before treatment, get checked for infections and tuberculosis. Tell your doctor about any flu-like symptoms or vaccines.
Thanks to Skyrizi, there's nothing like clearer skin and better movement. And that means everything. Ask your doctor about Skyrizi. Visit skyrizi.com or call 1-866-SKY-RIZZI to learn more.
In Game 8.
The 5, 6, and 7 hitters due up for Seneca in the top of the fourth inning. Sawyer Swigum, Caden Roberts, and Preston Kuhnke leading things off for Seneca. We are tied at 1 heading into the fourth on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Tyler Dictanis and Wyatt Mulliken with you with the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. Colton Vogelsberg back on the bump. Vogelsberg in 3 innings of work has allowed 1 hit, 1 run, 2 walks, and 4 strikeouts. Sawyer Swigum is 0 for 0 coming up to the plate and lifts this one on the third base side. Alex Frederick calls it off, closes the glove on it for the first out of the inning. Game brought to you by Bender Outdoors on the Square in Lancaster, Clear Reflections Window Cleaning Service of Platteville, and by Iverson Construction of Kieler. Caden Roberts is 0 for 1, but does have an RBI. 1 out, nobody on, top of the fourth inning. 1-1 game. First pitch by Vogelsberg. Believe that was a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Caden Roberts. The 0-1 in there for a called strike. And the scoreboard updates now. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Calling balls and strikes is hard. Keeping track of balls and strike even harder. The 1-1, swing and a miss, strike 2. Vogelsberg with pitch number 51 of the game coming up. And the 1-2 delivery upstairs. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Caden Roberts. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the fourth. Both teams scoring in the second inning. The 2-2 in the dirt and a great stop by Bauer. Count is full, 3-2. The line score, Seneca 1 run on 1 hit. Potosi-Cassville 1 run on 3 hits with 1 error. The payoff pitch. That one ripped down the left field line and it just hooks foul. Was fouled by about 2 feet along the left field line. Caden Roberts at the plate, Sam Gallagher on deck. Game sponsored by Veterinary Associates of Hazel Green and Galena and by Lyle Financial Group in Platteville. Vogelsberg with the nod. 3-2 offering away for ball 4. Caden Roberts is walked. Runner at first with 1 out in the top of the fourth inning. Preston Kuhnke coming up to the plate. Preston Kuhnke's 0 for 1. First pitch to Kuhnke, fouled to the backstop. Thankfully, the backstop fence is right there. Otherwise, someone in the front row would have taken that one off the face. Count is 0-1. Haverland Heating and Cooling of Cuba City, my Century 21 affiliated in Boscobel. See Bobby Joe, Hans, Allison, or Richard Valley Real Estate needs Century 21 in Boscobel. And Kuhnke hits this one into shallow right field. And Vels drops the ball. Throws it back to the infield. Alex Frederick there to cut it off. And believe that'll be an error on the right fielder, Chris Vels. 2 on and 1 out in the top of the fourth inning in a tie ball game at 1.
That's a costly error, and I'm curious to see if Seneca can capitalize.
I was just about to say, too, the clouds are covering the sun. It's felt a little bit cooler.
Yes.
And I would imagine the sun not necessarily that big of a factor in the outfield right now.
Well, the ball can blend in with the clouds.
Very true. They do rule out an error on Vels in right field. And now a conference between Damian Bauer and Colton Vogelsberg. Basil Hall at the plate. Basil Hall is 0 for 1. And while Bauer and Vogelsberg chat, will tell you that our game is brought to you by Anytime Roofing. Visit AnytimeRoofingWI.com to see how Anytime Roofing can help you with your next roofing or siding project. Caden Roberts at second, Preston Kuhnke at first, Basil Hall at the plate for the Seneca Royals. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1 in the top of the 4th inning. 2 on, 1 out, and Basil Hall hits this one lined to the second baseman, and a tag out for the double play. Rivers Sarb makes the catch on the line out and then tosses to Frederick at second to get the double play. Seneca leaves one stranded. We head to the bottom of the 4th. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1. Potosi-Cassville up to bat next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 9.
Farmers in need of hay? The Maquoketa Livestock Exchange is holding a hay sale Friday, June 12th, starting at 11:30 a.m. Go to MaquoketaLivestockExchange.com for all the details, or call Kevin at 563-543-4459.
If it's a double 50 or double 4 parlor you milk, see Fuller's Milker Center, your Kia dealer. Fuller's offers a complete line of high technology solutions to make your dairy a model of efficiency with state-of-the-art milking systems, revolutionary milking units, and the latest in udder prep and post-dipping systems with the best in automated animal monitoring. No matter how many cows you milk, you can rely on Fuller's Milker Center, LLC in Lancaster and Richland Center to keep your operation at peak efficiency.
Fuller's Milker Center.
Evergreen Mobile Home Service in Platteville is now scheduling for late summer and fall projects, and the schedule is filling up quickly. Call or text Evergreen at 608-778-3825 for an appointment and estimate. That's 608-778-3825.
In Game 9.
Bottom of the 4th inning, Potosi-Cassville 1, Seneca 1 on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Seneca 1 run on 1 hit, Potosi-Cassville 1 run on 3 hits with 2 errors. The updated line scores we head to the bottom of the 4th. Logan Roush will lead things off for Potosi-Cassville. Game today sponsored by West End Salvage of Lancaster. See Junkyard Joe Krantz and the West End Salvage team for recycling as well as construction. Demolition Waste 2, West End Salvage of Lancaster. First pitch by Roberts in there for a called strike. Caden Roberts in an inning and a third has allowed 2 hits and has 1 strikeout. And that pitch misses away for ball 1. Logan Roush is 0 for 1 on the game. And this one fouled to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Logan Roush, the leadoff batter. On deck is Lane Schaefer. He'll be followed up by Chris Vels. Seven, 8, 9 hitters due up for PC in the bottom of the 4th. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Drops the 3rd strike and the throw to first in time for the out. Strikeout recorded for Caden Roberts. Our game today brought to you by the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory in Platteville. Offers a history of caring and understands that each family is unique and will honor personal requests and tradition. Matt and Laura Melby at the Melby Funeral Home and Crematory of Platteville. Brings up Lane Schaefer. 1 for 1. Had the RBI single back in the 2nd inning, and that pitch in there for a called strike. Both teams scoring their only runs in the second inning of the game. The 1-0 pitch in there for a called strike. 1 out, nobody on in the bottom of the fourth. Potosi-Cassville 1, Seneca 1. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. Nice pitch there by Caden Roberts. 2 away. Back-to-back strikeouts for Caden Roberts. Our game brought to you by Northland Buildings and by Russell offices in Platteville, Dodgeville, Cuba City, and Darlington. Chris Vels back to the plate. Caden Roberts steals the first pitch, and Vels spins away from it. The umpire calls it a strike. That one broke into the strike zone at the last moment. Brian's Auto Body and Paint Specialist, the pros at Brian's, gets the job done right. For unexpected dings or major repair projects, head to Brian's Auto Body and Paint. And Lancaster swing and a miss at strike 2. And Caden Roberts 1 strike away from striking out the side for the Seneca Royals. The 0-2. In there for a called strike 3. Got him looking. Strikeout, strikeout, strikeout. Potosi-Cassville goes down in order in the bottom of the fourth. We head to the 5th inning. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1. The Seneca Royals. That's bat next on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 10.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800-374-0758 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-374-0758. That's 800-374-0758. What do you have to lose? Call 800-374-0758. Again, 800-374-0758.
In Game 10.
Start of the 5th inning at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. Seneca 1, Potosi-Cassville 1 on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors as Sam Gallagher swings and misses at strike 1. Shoebox scoreboard update. In Muscadet, Dodgeville 6, Fenimore 1 at the end of the 4th inning. That's on Super Hits 106. And that pitch misses the strike zone to make the count 1 ball, 1 strike. Reedsville defeated Green Lake Princeton. And this one, slow roller over to second base and the throw to first in time for the out. So that game in Division 4, the winner of the other game in Blanchardville between Barneveld and Palmyra Eagle will take on Reedsville for the opportunity to go to state. That game on X1071 and X1071.com and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Vogelsberg with pitch number 61 coming up here. It's down and away for ball 1. To Jax Wall, he's 0 for 2 on the game. This will be the 3rd time through the batting order for Vogelsberg. 1-0 pitch in the dirt off the mask of Damian Bauer. Count is 2-0. CJ ATM Service, see Chuck Schneering for all your business and large-scale event ATM needs. Find CJ ATM Service on Facebook to learn more. CJ ATM Service of Platteville. Yeah. 2-0 pitch. That one in there for a called strike. Update on X1071. Barneveld 1, Palmyra Eagle nothing. They're in the bottom of the 2nd inning. Count is now 3-1 to Jack's Wall. 1 out, nobody on in the top of the 5th. And time called. Reset call by the umpire. Kind of still 3 balls, 1 strike. Vogelsberg with the nod. A 3-1 offering. In and out of the glove of Damian Bauer. It's outside for ball 4, and Jack Swall reaches base on a walk. Jack Swall at first. Gage Wall coming up to the plate. Breckler Insurance Group. For all of your insurance needs, see Steve Landusky at Breckler Insurance in Fenimore. Breckler Insurance serving Southwest Wisconsin for over 95 years. 1 on, 1 out, top of the 5th. Tie game at 1. Division IV sectional semifinal. That pitch in the dirt. 1 ball, no strikes. WCC Brands Custom Apparel in Kieler and at WCC-brands.com and by Colakers Golf and Grill in Cuba City and at ColakersGolfandGrill.com. That pitch misses upstairs to make the count 2 balls, no strikes. Jack Swall, the runner at first for the Seneca Royals. 2-0 offering, down and away. Makes the count 3-0. Gage Wall is 1 for 2. Trying to come through again. 3-0 pitch, right down the middle for strike 1.
All right, same place.
Applied Micro, your computer and networking specialist in Platteville, Dodgeville, and appliedmicro.biz. The 3-1. This one ripped into left field for a base hit. Jack Swall holds up at second, and it will be a 1-out single. And 2 on for the Seneca Royals in the top of the 5th. Still tied at 1. And now Jackson Konachek comes up to the plate. He's 0 for 2. Herms's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herms's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. See Herms's for the perfect paint for your next project. Herms's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Platteville. Vogelsberg with pitch number 71. And this one fouled to the backstop. Count is 0-1. Tyler Dictanis and Wyatt Mulligan with you at the best seat in the house in the Ayers Furniture broadcast booth. On a hot and humid day in Patch Grove, temperature now 81 degrees. Humidity at 88%. A 1 pitch, fouled to the backstop. Count is 0-2.
Got him in the hole.
As I say, it feels like that there's a breeze, but I also brought a fan, so that would explain that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Vogelsberg looking for a strikeout. The 1-2, tip foul. Count stays at 1-2. Vogelsberg's stat line, 4 1/3 innings work, has allowed 2 hits, 1 run, 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. Vogelsberg checking Jack Swall at second. The 1-2 popped up, second base side. Riversar there, and he will close the glove on it for the second out of the inning. Jack Swall at second, Gage Wall at first. Konachek just popped out for the second out. And now Hunter Hagensick coming up to the dish. Hunter Hagensick is 0 for 1. Vogelsberg with the nod. The delivery. This one ripped down the left field line, and that will drop for a base hit. Jack Swall rounding third. The throw back to the infield. Jack Swall will score. Throw to third is offline, and Seneca takes the lead 2-1 in the top of the 5th inning. Runners at second and third on the RBI double for Hunter Hagensick. Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. Royals in front. They do rule that a single for Hagensick and then advancing to second on the throw. The 2 runners in scoring position for Sawyer Swigum. And Swigum looks at the first pitch. It's in there for a called strike. No balls, 1 strike to Sawyer Swigum. Swigum looks at that pitch, misses the strike zone. Count is 1-1. After the game, we'll have the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. Our Tri-Core Turning Point, West End Salvage Scrapper of the game. Versus Ace Hardware MVP. The 1-2. Foul to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Sawyer Swigum. 2 on and 2 out in the top of the 5th. Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. Good game between these 2 teams. Winner takes on Cochran Fountain City for the sectional championship. We'll have that at 4 o'clock here on 97.7 Country and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. 1-2. This one popped up sky high. Second base side. And River Saar able to close the glove on it for the final out of the inning. Seneca leaves 2 stranded, but they do bring 1 run across and take the lead heading into the bottom of the 5th. Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. More from Patch Grove after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 11.
On top of home and auto, Progressive protects your boat, RV, and motorcycle so you can explore the unknown.
Actually, we just take the RV to the same campground every year.
Well, maybe you can catch your own dinner on your boat.
Oh, we can actually get pizza delivered there from this brick oven place we love.
Will you at least try a new topping?
Honestly, probably not. We kind of have a go-to order.
Fine. Just bundle home or auto insurance with your outdoor vehicles with Progressive and stay protected when you go, I guess, where you've gone before. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates. Not available in all states or situations.
The U.S. Treasury just released its official financial report for 2025. Buried in it is a startling admission. By its own numbers, it appears the U.S. government is insolvent. When governments go this deep in debt, they print money, raise taxes, or cut benefits, none of which can help protect you. That's why people move part of their savings into physical gold and silver. Call Monetary Gold at 877-NOW-GOLD for their complimentary gold and silver guide. That's 877-NOW-GOLD. Call Monetary Gold now at 877-NOW-GOLD. Do it before the next headline, not after. Performance may vary. You should always consult your financial and tax professional.
In Game 11.
Bottom of the 5th inning, Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1 on our Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors. Back to the top of the order for PC, Alex Frederick up to bat. Game today is brought to you by Okies Market. Okies Market in Cassville. Check out Okies, your local Surefine food center where they'll carry out your groceries too. Okies Market in Cassville. Frederick showing bunt. And this one fouled to the backstop. Count is 0-1. Game also brought to you by Driftless Coffee Company in Cassville. They'll find fresh brewed coffee, specialty beverages, and delicious food with welcoming small-town vibes. And they remind you to explore Cassville this summer. Driftless Coffee Company in Cassville. And Frederick chops this one on the third base side. Great reaction by Gage Wall. Throw to first. Sliding, and he is going to be called out. Frederick doing everything he could to try to get to first base, but a great play at third base by Gage Wall to get the throw to first base in time for the out. Brings up Damian Bauer to the plate for Potosi-Cassville. 2-1. Seneca in front of PC, and Bauer has to duck away from that one. Count is 1-0. Gets a Caden Roberts stat line in just a moment. Took over after Sam Gallagher started the game for the Seneca Royals. And Bauer, solid contact, and it's going to be a line out to short. Great play by Jackswall. Otherwise, that one would have gone between his legs, but able to catch that one. 2 away quickly. And now Colton Vogelsberg stepping up. Vogelsberg is 1 for 2. Trying to extend the inning for Potosi-Cassville, trailing 2-1 in the bottom of the 5th inning. As the sun once again peeking out. First pitch dies low for ball 1. Grant Regional Health Center's ortho team, Dr. Brad Binsfeld and Nate Stocco, PAC, provide exceptional care for sports-related injuries. Grant Regional Health Center, better health starts here. I believe the second pitch missed low. Should be 2 balls, no strikes. And Vogelsberg, defensive swing, fouls it off to the backstop. Count is 2-1. Lely Center Monroe, call your local dairy automation specialist Jordan Wilson at Lely Center Monroe. And this one hit over too short. Jackswall with the play. Throw to first is in time for the out. A 3-up, 3-down inning. In the bottom of the 5th, no runs, no hits, no errors, nobody left on base. We go to the 6th inning. Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. More from Patch Grove in our Division 4 sectional semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 12. Good fences, good neighbors, and good breakfast. That's a combination they can get behind. H&S Fencing and Supply. They'll see you at the Dane County Breakfast on the farm this Saturday at Swaindale Genetics in Deerfield. Come hungry, bring the family, and celebrate Wisconsin agriculture the H&S Fencing way. They'll leave the breakfast to the dairy farmers, but if you need a fence or supplies, they've got you covered. H&S Fencing and Supply. Quality that lasts. That's the H&S Fencing way.
Tri-state thunderstorms with their winds, rain, and hail can cause roof and siding damage you may not even see. Bel Air Home Restorations is a local, family-owned company that's been serving the Tri-State since 1955. They can repair or replace that damage, and they'll even deal with your insurance company. They'll get you done quickly. Call Bel Air Home Restorations today for an appointment at 608-348-2381 or check out BelAirHomeRestoration.com and follow them on Facebook.
In Game 12.
Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We head to the top of the 6th inning. 2-1, Seneca in front of Potosi-Cassville. Shoebox scoreboard update at the end of the 2nd inning on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Barneveld has a 1-0 lead on Palmyra Eagle. Caden Roberts leading things off for the Seneca Royals in the top half of the 6th inning. Colton Vogelsberg still on the bump for Potosi-Cassville. Vogelsberg in 5 innings of work has allowed 3 hits, 2 runs, only one of those runs earned. 4 walks, 4 strikeouts. First pitch misses the strike zone for ball 1. Vogelsberg with the delivery, and this one hit to deep left field. And Reed Weber backing up, closes the glove on it, 1 away. Great play by Reed Weber, chasing that one down in the sun. Caden Roberts is now 0 for 2. And now that brings up Preston Kuhnke. Kuhnke's 0 for 2. Vogelsberg now with 81 pitches on the game. Pitch number 82 being offered here. High and inside for ball 1. Southwest Health with over 24 specialty services and more than 50 specialists who can have specialized care without traveling far from home. Learn more with their specialty services at southwesthealth.org. And a grounder over to the third base side. And Ben Infield's throw is offline. Reaching on an error is Preston Kuhnke. 1 on with 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Seneca with a 2-1 lead on Potosi-Cassville. Game also sponsored by Ellen Equipment. Call Trevor Ellen at Ellen Equipment in Potosi for buying or selling any and all ag implements. Ellen Equipment in Potosi. Kunkey looks at the first pitch. It's low for ball one. One ball, no strikes to Kunkey. Seneca with a 2-1 lead on Potosi-Cassville in the top of the sixth. That one dives away from the strike zone to make the count 2-0. Bucks Ridge Saloon in Seneca, whether it's Friday fish fry, game day with friends, or a night out on the town, Bucks Ridge Saloon is the place to be. Step in on Main Street and raise a glass at Bucks Ridge Saloon. That one in there for a called strike. 2 balls, 1 strike for Colton Vogelsberg. Vogelsberg now up to 86 pitches. The 2-1, defensive swing, fouled off his knuckles. Hits the Potosi-Cassville dugout. Count goes to 2-2. Johnson's One-Stop Shopping Service in Seneca, the original one-stop shopping experience. Visit johnsonsonestop.com for their weekly app. 2-2 pitch, low for ball 3. Count is full. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. In the top of the 6th inning, Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. 2 runs on 3 hits for Seneca, 1 run on 3 hits, and 3 errors for Potosi-Cassville. The payoff pitch. That one ripped foul down the first base side. We'll do it again. Ment's Benson Dents in Potosi, offering locally sourced meats and cheeses, groceries, and other home necessities. Stop in to see Jamie or Joseph Ment's Benson Dents in Potosi. Also by Claire Bank with 3 convenient locations in southwest Wisconsin. Vogelsberg set to deal the 3-2. And a slow roller. Fair ball. Throw to first. And the runner's safe. They're going to say that he was pulled off the bag. Wayne Schaefer thought he had the out. And the first base umpire says that he was offline. So Basil Hall reaches base. Kunkey advances to second, 2 on and 1 out in the top of the 6th inning. Now Sam Gallagher back at the plate. Now Coach Tony Leibfried going to chat things over with his team, and I wonder if we'll see a pitching change. Vogelsberg is now at 90 pitches. Has 2 runners on base. He might be able to get a batter or 2 with the pitch count. And it looks like he's going to stay in the game. Coach Leifried not taking the ball out of his hand quite yet. 2 runners on for the Seneca Royals. Kunkey the runner at second. Basil Hall the runner at first. Sam Gallagher at the plate. Seneca with a 2-1 lead in the top of the 6th inning with 1 out. Today's game sponsored by Community First Bank, freeing the communities where you live, work, and play. Experience for yourself the difference at Community First Bank. CFBank.com, member FDIC. Do a quick check on the shoebox scoreboard in a little bit as well. Vogelsberg with the offering. That went off the glove of Damian Bauer. Runners taking off. Throw to third. And he is tagged out. Great play by Damian Bauer. Wild pitch, able to get to the backstop and throw the runner out at third base. Kunkey is caught stealing. Basil Hall does get to second base. 2 away in the top of the 6th inning. Big defensive play for Potosi-Cassville. And a pickoff attempt, and Basil Hall is tagged out. A couple base running blunders for the Seneca Royals ends the inning. Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. Potosi-Cassville coming up to bat in the bottom of the 6th on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In game 13, Hey students, start your financial journey the right way with People's State Bank. Get $100 for opening a People's checking account. This account includes free debit card, online and mobile banking, ATM fee rebates, and much more at no cost to you. Visit one of their branches to get your account set up and mention this ad to get this offer. The $100 bonus will be deposited into the account within 7 business days after the account has been active for 3 months. To be considered active, the account must have a minimum of 10 transactions that post and settle within the first 3 months of the account opening date. No minimum balance required to obtain bonus. People's State Bank, member FDIC.
Farmers, have you got feeder calves for sale? The Maquoketa Livestock Exchange can help you move them. They're holding a special feeder calf sale Wednesday, June 10th at 11:30. And if you're looking to beef up your herd, here's your opportunity. For more information, go to MaquoketaLivestockExchange.com and Facebook, or call Kevin at 563-543-4459. Need extra hay to get you through? The next hay sale is Friday, June 12th. You'll like dealing with the honesty and integrity of doing business with Maquoketa Livestock Exchange.
In game 13.
High school baseball on 97.7 Country WGLR, sponsored by Epic Construction. See Epic Construction for industrial or commercial building projects. Epic Construction, building quality, building trust, and building a difference. And by Midwest Motorsports, visit their showroom in Kieler for parts, service, and your next ride. See their inventory at MidwestMotorsportsOnline.com. Midwest Motorsports in Kieler. Ben Enfield leads things off for Potosi-Cassville. Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. Couple base running errors for the Seneca Royals ended the scoring thread in the top half of the 6th inning. Preston Kuhnke was caught stealing on a wild pitch, and then Vogelsberg able to get the pickoff attempt on Basil Hall at second base. And the first pitch misses the strike zone for ball 1. Ben Enfield is 0 for 1 on the game. Caden Roberts now with 36 pitches. And that pitch is low for ball 2. Caden Roberts has pitched 3 1/3 innings, has allowed 2 hits, and has 4 strikeouts. That one in there for a called strike. Seneca looking to get back to state for the first time since their only appearance back in 2005. Potosi-Cassville looking to get there as a co-op for the first time. Potosi last got there in 2013. That pitch is a called strike. Potosi-Cassville state champions in 1993. Previous state appearances include 1987, 2001, 2002, and 2013. Cassville also making it to state in 68 and 1981. The 2-2. This one line down the right field line. And that will be a fair ball along the right field line. Sawyer Swigum couldn't get to the ball in time. First place umpire says it was a fair ball. And it will be a double for Ben Enfield. The tying run in scoring position with nobody out in the bottom of the 6th inning. Just what the doctor ordered for Potosi-Cassville.
Seemed like Sawyer Swigum did his fair part of hustling towards that ball, and he dove for it, but didn't seem like he could get it in his mitt.
It's one of those you kind of got to make a split decision with it being right up along the foul line. And Reed Weber trying to come through for PC, trailing 2-1. And hits this one into right field. Swigum there. And Swigum will make the play. Taking off for third base is Ben Enfield, and he will get to third base successfully on the sacrifice fly. River Sarr will try and bring him home. He comes up to the plate. Ben Enfield representing the tying run for Potosi-Cassville at third. Seneca 2, Potosi-Cassville 1. River Sarr looks at the first pitch, and it's going to be a called strike. After the game, we'll have the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show, Tri-Core Turning Point, West End Salvage Scrapper of the game, and the Herm's Ace Hardware MVP. And a slow knuckler back to the pitcher, bobbling it, and the throw home, run is safe! Ben Infield risking it, sliding under the tag, and Potosi-Cassville ties it up at 2 in the bottom of the 6th. Riverside dropped the bunt beautifully. And Caden Roberts bobbled the ball initially. It looked like he had enough time to make the play, but just unable to grip the ball and get it to home plate in time.
Yeah, just a split-second decision, and he just a half a second with that error. And it costed them that run.
So Ben Infield scores. Riverside at first base. We are tied at 2 in the bottom of the 6th inning. Logan Roush coming up to the dish. Logan Roush is 0 for 2, showing bunt, pulls it back. Attempted steal, Riverside slides into second base safely. The go-ahead run in scoring position for Potosi-Cassville with 1 out. Logan Roush in a big spot. 0-1 count, pickoff attempt. Riverside gets back to second base in time. Grant Regional Health Center, People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. And another attempted steal, throw to third, and Riverside's at third. Riverside with 2 steals. He's 90 feet away from putting Potosi-Cassville in the lead. And now a conference on the mound for the Seneca Royals. And boy, did this game change in complexion very quickly here, Wyatt.
Seems like Potosi-Cassville's putting together a rally.
Count is no balls, 2 strikes to Logan Roush. Riverside stealing third base, 2 steals in this inning. After Potosi-Cassville scored a run to tie things up in the bottom of the 6th. Caden Roberts is still on the mound for the Seneca Royals. Riverside hitting a 1-step leadoff on third base. Another pickoff attempt, and Riverside gets back. And Potosi-Cassville wanting a balk called. And now Roush calling time. Roush steps back into the box. Has an 0-2 count. Caden Roberts throws the pitch. Drop bunt. Sprinting home. Riverside slides in and scores. Potosi-Cassville takes the lead. You could not execute that any better. A great drop bunt by Logan Roush. And Riverside sprints to home plate, sliding home before Caden Roberts could get the ball.
That's an incredible play. Potosi-Cassville wants to win this game, and they're doing it the small ball way, or they're doing it the dirty way.
1 on, 1 out. Potosi-Cassville in front. Another steal attempt. This one falls to the backstop. Logan Roush has to go back to first base. Wayne Schaefer at the plate. He's 1 for 2 on the game. Fouled the first pitch back to the backstop. Count is 0-1. Potosi-Cassville looking to play Cochran Fountain City for the sectional title. That pitch in there for a called strike. No balls, 2 strikes. Lane Schaefer at the plate. Chris Vell's on deck for Potosi-Cassville. Logan Roush, the runner at first. 1-2, swung on a miss for strike 3. Throw to second, a bouncer, and the runner's safe. Logan Roush steals second base after a swinging strikeout. So another runner in scoring position for Potosi-Cassville with Chris Vels coming up to the plate. 1 on, 2 out, bottom of the 6th. Potosi-Cassville going in front for the first time in the game, scoring 2 runs. And this one lifted first base side. It's going to go out of play over the Potosi-Cassville dugout. Caden Roberts now with 50 pitches. Pitch 51. This one lined to right field for a base hit. Chris Vels reaches base. Logan Roush rounding third. He will score. Another run comes in for Potosi-Cassville. PC up front, 4-2 in the bottom of the sixth. Chris Vels in the number 9 spot, able to come through with a big hit. And an insurance run for Potosi-Cassville. Back to the top of the order with Alex Frederick. Alex Frederick trying to keep things going for PC. Looks at the first pitch. Down and outside for ball 1. Potosi-Cassville 17-7. Overall record coming into this one. And Frederick pops this one up over the backstop and out of play. PC was 12-4 in the Six Rivers Conference. They were in second place behind conference champion and undefeated Barneville Golden Eagles, also in action on X1071 of the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Frederick grounds this one over too short. Jack Swall with the play. Throw to first. And he is out. Alex Frederick is retired 6-3, but Potosi-Cassville scores 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th to take a 4-2 lead in the top of the 7th inning. Last chance for the Seneca Royals, 4-2, PC in front of Seneca. More from Patch Grove after this on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
In Game 14.
Progressive knows that boat days can come with unexpected problems.
It's been a tough Saturday on the lake. I ordered swim trunks in this orange cream color, but it's actually more orange auburn. Oh, and it's swimwear. I probably can't even return these.
If a real problem comes along, your boat's protected 24/7 with Progressive, so you can keep worrying about boater problems. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates, not available in D.C.
Hello, I'm Ozempic, and I'm other GLP-1s, kind of like him. Hey, are you shaking a maraca? No, I'm shaking the pill version of Ozempic, which no one should ever do except in ads like this.
A nice disclaimer.
Hey, thanks. Ask your doctor about which FDA-approved uses of the Ozempic pen or pill may be right for you. Call 1-833-OZEMPIC or visit Ozempic.com to view the medication guide and learn more about Ozempic semaglutide tablets, 9 milligrams, and Ozempic semaglutide injection, 2 milligrams.
There's a pill version of Ozempic. In Game 14.
We head to the top of the 7th inning. Potosi-Cassville 4, Seneca 2, Division 4 Sectional Semifinal on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Updated line score, Potosi-Cassville 4 runs on 5 hits with 3 errors. Seneca 2 runs on 4 hits with no errors. Sam Gallagher at the plate. Vogelsberg deals the first pitch. It's in there for a called strike. Reminder, after the game, we'll have the Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show. And this one hit right back to the pitcher. Slow roller, and Frederick unable to field it cleanly. Sam Gallagher gets on base with an infield single, the tying run coming up to the plate for Seneca. That was pitch 93 for Colton Vogelsberg. Trying to go the distance and avoid Potosi-Cassville having to use another pitcher and seal the deal and play for the sectional final at 4 o'clock. First pitch downstairs for ball 1. Jack Swall at the plate. He's 0 for 2. Swings and misses. Count as 1 ball, 1 strike. This one fouled back to the backstop. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Jack Swall. Sam Gallagher, the runner at first. 1 on, nobody out. In the top of the 7th inning, Potosi-Cassville leading 4-2. Potosi-Cassville scoring 3 runs in the bottom of the 6th to take its first lead of the game. The 1-2 upstairs. Great reaction by the catcher, Damian Bauer. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Jack Swall at the plate. Gage Wall on deck. The 2-2 popped up. First base side. Schaefer there and makes the catch. One away. 1 on, 1 out. In the top of the 7th, Potosi-Cassville trying to hold on to the 4-2 lead. Vogelsberg is now at 98 pitches. This will likely be his last batter that he faces. And it's a good one. Gage Wall, 2 for 3 on the game. Sam Gallagher, the runner at first base for Seneca. First pitch, in there for a called strike. Gage Wall represents the tying run at the plate. The 0-1, lifted foul over the backstop. No balls, 2 strikes, 1 on, 1 out. Potosi-Cassville 4, Seneca 2. He is now at 100 pitches as Colton Vogelsberg. This will be the last batter that he faces. Vogelsberg with the nod. The delivery. This one popped up. Shallow center. Logan Roush giving chase. And he's there to make the play. 2 away. Sam Gallagher still at first for Seneca. The Royals are down to its last out. And we'll see who Coach Leibfried sends out to try and slam the door shut and send Potosi-Cassville to the sectional final. Grant Regional Health Center and People's State Bank coverage of high school baseball presented by Cuba City, Darlington, and Kieler Family Dental, and Carey Seamless Gutters and Overhead Doors on 97.7 Country WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel powered by Laley Center Monroe, and H&M Plumbing, Heating, and Electrical. Tyler Dictanis and Wyatt Mulliken with you with the best seat in the house in the Ears Furniture broadcast booth. We have certainly had the best seat in the house here for these first 2 games in the sectional semifinals. The sectional final coming up. Cochran Fountain City awaiting the winner. And if this score holds, it'll be the Pirates taking on Potosi-Cassville for the opportunity to go to state. And well-played games among all 4 teams that have played here today, and still one final out. We'll see if Seneca can do something to keep the game alive.
Yeah, for these past 2 games, at no point have you known for sure who's going to win this game. We've seen people come back. We've seen incredible innings, such as the 6th inning for Potosi-Cassville. Bats get hot. And they definitely have deserved to put themselves in the position that they are right now. And they have 1 more out to get to solidify playing again today.
And PC will send out Reed Weber to try and close the game. He's pitched 45 2/3 innings on the season, has a 3-3 record, has 1 save on his stat line. He is in line for a save if he gets it here. 17 walks, 59 strikeouts, a 1.69 ERA, a whip of 1.47, and an opponent batting average of 269.
Number 33 is going first. 7 is pitching. 24 is going to left.
Got it.
All right.
Number 1 is going to right.
Okay. So the new defensive alignment for Potosi-Cassville in the outfield, it's Chris Vels, Logan Roush, and Ainsley Tasker from third to first. It's Ben Infield, Alex Frederick, Riversar, and Colton Vogelsberg. Damian Bauer still behind the catchers, or behind home plate catching. And Reed Weber set to deal out his first pitch of the game. First pitch in there for a called strike. Jackson Konachek at the plate. He's 0 for 3 on the game. Represents the tying run with 1 on and 2 outs in the top of the 7th. Swing and a miss. Strike 2. Seneca down to its last strike. The 0-2 offering. Popped up left field. Vels chasing it. And it's out of play. Great hustle there by Vels. But the ball just out of his reach along the left field fence. Count stays at no balls, 2 strikes. Jackson Konachek at the plate. Hunter Hagenstick in the on-deck circle for the Royals. The 0-2. Upstairs, off the glove of Bauer, and the runner stays put at second. Or at first, excuse me. The Potosi-Cassville fans ready to come unglued. 1 ball, 2 strikes. In the top of the 7th, PC with a 2-run lead. Trying to get the win and play at 4 o'clock. Swing and a miss, strike 3. Potosi-Cassville gets the win, and they are 1 game away from state. Potosi-Cassville 4, Seneca 2. Potosi-Cassville gets the win. They will play Cochran-Fountain City in the Division IV sectional final from River Ridge. The final line score, Potosi-Cassville 4 runs on 5 hits with 4 errors. Seneca 2 runs on 4 hits with no errors. Potosi-Cassville improves to 18-7 on the season, and Seneca finishes the 2026 campaign with a record of 17-8. Coming up, the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show. Tricor Turning Point, West End Salvage Scrapper the game, and the Hertz's Ace Hardware MVP, all straight ahead here on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-match 1.
It's time for the Tri-State Roofing postgame show. This is Ben Baker, owner of Tri-State Roofing LLC. Call us for free inspections on wind and hail damage. We do ag, home, and commercial metal applications. See our team for rubber membrane installation too. Tri-State Roofing offers several types of shingle applications, including impact-resistant shingles to guard against hail. All options are top-of-the-line products from reputable manufacturers and installed by our certified roof techs. Call Tri-State Roofing today.
Not all champions wear uniforms. Compeer Financial is proud to recognize rural champions, people who make a real difference in rural communities through leadership, service, and support of agriculture. Honorees receive a one-of-a-kind college game day experience and statewide recognition. Know someone who deserves that spotlight? Nominate them at Compeer.com. Deadline is July 17th, 2026. Compeer Financial is an equal credit opportunity lender and provider. Copyright 2026, all rights reserved. See official contest rules at Compeer.com.
Brian Steffes Construction in Mineral Point invites you to this Sunday's Grant County Dairy Breakfast at the Majestic View Dairy in Lancaster. Enjoy a hearty country breakfast including all your favorite dairy products like ice cream. Ice cream for breakfast? Yummy! Brian Steffes Construction, your local wick building dealer in Mineral Point, serving all of Southwest Wisconsin since 1996. Put wick buildings, your dreams, and Brian Steffes Construction expertise to work for you. Together, we can build something special.
Post-match 1.
Time now for the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi-Cassville getting the win over the Seneca Royals, and they will take on Cochran-Fountain City in the sectional final coming up. First pitch at 4 o'clock. We'll go back on the air around 3:40 right here on 97.7 Country and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi-Cassville gets the win. The final line score, 4 runs on 5 hits with 4 errors for Potosi-Cassville. Seneca, 2 runs on 4 hits with no errors in what has been the second of what looks to be 3 well-played games here at River Ridge High School in Patch Grove. Tyler DeTanis and Wyatt Mulligan with you with the best seat in the house in the Ears Furniture broadcast booth. The clouds are starting to break up. It's starting to get a lot hotter, and now the seat getting hot for both teams as they get ready to play for the sectional final and punch their ticket to state.
Yeah, 2 incredibly well-played games, incredibly well-fought, and well-deserved. Both teams moving on have put all the effort in regular season and postseason. Whether you're an 8 seed or you're a 3 seed, it's incredible for both of these teams to be moving on to the sectional final that will be played at 4 o'clock.
Yeah, Potosi-Cassville looking to go to state for the first time since 2013. Their only state championship coming in 1993. And for Cochran-Fountain City, they will be trying to go to state for the second time in program history. The last time they were at state, Cochran got there in 1954. So it's been a long drought for Cochran Fountain City and Potosi-Cassville on the doorstep of reaching state as well. They will take on the Pirates again at 4 o'clock right here on 97.7 Country and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Let's hand out some post-game awards. Wyatt, our Herbst's Ace Hardware MVP, brought to you by Herbst's Ace Hardware and Home Center in Bloomington and Herbst's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main and Platteville. Herbst's will be the MVP for the next project in your home. Be sure to visit Herbst's Ace Hardware and Home Center. Looking at the stats, I think we'll get that to Colton Vogelsberg, who had an outstanding game on the mound, pitched 6 2/3 innings, allowed 4 hits, 2 runs, one of those runs earned, 4 walks and 4 strikeouts, and he did a heck of a job keeping a very potent Seneca baseball team at bay, limiting their opportunities to score.
Yeah, Seneca's known for being able to hit the ball hard, especially if you look at their stats. Nothing more you could ask for a starter than keeping a team to having the guys behind you make plays. He made them keep the ball on the ground. He allowed his team to make plays, get the outs when they needed to get outs, and he showed up, and he really put the game away today.
So Colton Vogelsberg will be the Herbst's Ace Hardware MVP, brought to you by Herbst's Ace Hardware in Bloomington and Herbst's Ace Hardware at the bottom of Main in Platteville. The Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. It's pretty easy. The bottom of the 6th inning, Potosi-Cassville was trailing 2-1. But then we head to the bottom of the 6th when the sequence that played out got things started with a Ben Infield double. River Sar hit into a fielder's choice. And that scored 1 run to tie it at 2. Logan Roush executes a sacrifice bunt to score. Logan Roush. Potosi-Cassville would take a 3-2 lead. After Schaefer strikes out, Chris Vels hits a liner to right field. Logan Roush would score to make the score 4-2. So the bottom of the 6th inning, our Tricor Turning Point, brought to you by Tricor Insurance. Insurance plans built for you, your family, and your business. Contact Tricor Insurance today. Potosi-Cassville doing what they had to do in the bottom of the 6th to grind out a win here today.
Yeah, absolutely. Potosi-Cassville was down coming into the bottom of the 6th and did what they needed to do. They executed incredible plays. They executed, and it all brought it back to them being up, and they were able to hold that lead to the end of the game. It, no doubt, is the only reason that Potosi-Cassville is the victor today.
And now it's time to name the West End Salvage Scrapper of the game, the player whose hustle and scrappiness stood out and trying to lead the opponent to waste, presented by West End Salvage of Lancaster. It's hard to pick one for Potosi-Cassville, but the one I will give credit to most is the bottom of the order for Potosi-Cassville. River Sar, Logan Roush, Lane Schaefer, and Chris Vels, all of them had RBIs on the game. So it was really the bottom of the lineup that did a lot of the production scoring-wise for Potosi-Cassville. In fact, they were the only scoring that accounted for Potosi-Cassville here today. So the bottom of the order, I think all 4 of them combined, certainly worthy of our West End Salvage Scrap of the Game honor.
Yeah, absolutely. Like you said, they're the only reason. They had the RBIs, they had the base hits, they had the at-bats, and that really sealed the game for them and allowed them to get the win.
All right, so the bottom of the order of Potosi-Cassville, River Sar, Logan Roush, Lane Schaefer, and Chris Vels are co-West End Salvage Scrappers of the game. We'll take a break, and we'll do a quick check on the shoebox scoreboard, see what we have coming up for sectional final baseball as our Tri-State Roofing LLC postgame show continues on 97.7 Country, WGLR, and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-match 2.
This is a special alert to all Americans who own a vehicle with less than 200,000 miles with an auto warranty about to expire or with no warranty coverage at all. Due to a decline in the economy, CarShield is announcing a low-cost month-to-month vehicle protection plan that is now available to the public to save any driver out-of-pocket expenses on future auto repairs. Call now to find out how you can pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. Yes, you heard that correctly. Pay almost nothing for covered auto repairs. An open phone line has been established for all drivers to call for a free quick quote. Call 800 800-374-0758 now. Drivers who are covered will not have to pay for covered repairs again. This protection plan is at an all-time low. Additionally, drivers who activate this vehicle protection today will also receive free roadside assistance, free towing, and car rental options at no additional cost. Call us for your free quick quote today. 800-374-0758. That's 800-374-0758. What do you have to lose? Call 800-374-0758. Again, 800-374-0758.
Post-match 2.
Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi-Cassville, the winner over Seneca, 4-2. Potosi-Cassville will take on Cochrane Fountain City. First pitch around 4 o'clock right here on 97.7 Country WGLR and on the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. The other sectional finals we can tell you about coming up, it will be Dodgeville taking on Viroqua in Division III in Muscadet. Matthew Ginnan and Scott Tolswin will have the call of that on Super Hits 106 and superhits106.com. Viroqua got a 1-0 victory in 10 innings. Dodgeville getting the 7-2 win over Fenimore. Steve Prestigard is on the air on ESPN Radio AM 1590 WPVL for IHSA Super Sectional Baseball. And still going on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Last update was in the bottom of the fourth. Barneville 2, Palmyra Eagle 0. John Satterley and Wally Troughton with the call of that on X1071 and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. We'll take our final break, close up this broadcast, and get ready for the sectional final between Potosi-Cassville and Cochrane Fountain City coming up on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
Post-match 3.
This is John Miles with your real estate report for June for Southwest Wisconsin. 189 listed homes sold the past 60 days with average price at $320,000, about 98% of list price. Marketing time was 81 days. Vacant land prices for the past 6 months averaged $8,004 per acre for parcels over 20 acres. Marketing time was 136 days. 227 new listings went on the market during May. To see any of these properties, call me, John Miles, at 608-988-7400.
The Southwest Tech Agriculture Rain Gauge Report is proudly sponsored by Southwest Tech. Keep up to date with the latest rainfall totals from throughout the tri-state area. Tune in to WGLR to hear the Southwest Tech Agriculture Rain Gauge Report during the Farm Show with Bob Mittendorf, weekday mornings at 5 a.m. and throughout the day during our newscasts. The Southwest Tech Agriculture Rain Gauge Report. Southwest Tech. This is where you belong. Post-match 3.
Wrapping up the Tri-State Roofing LLC post-game show on 97.7 Country WGLR, the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel. Potosi-Cassville getting the win over the Seneca Royals 4-2 to advance to the sectional final. They will take on Cochrane Fountain City, who got the upset win over Oliva Strum 5-3. First pitch set for 4 o'clock. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame set for around 3:40, which is about 30 minutes from now. So we'll sign off, send things back to the station. We'll come back in about 30 minutes or so.
Once the majority of the Cochrane Fountain City fans have entered the game for the second game, or for their third game today, we'll move the ticket booth closer so any paying fans for Potosi-Cassville.
All right, so they're announcing what's going on to allow the sectional final. Again, first pitch set for 4 o'clock. Our Raleigh Cheese pregame set for 3:40. For Wyatt Mulligan, I'm Tyler Dictanis. Thank you so much for joining us from Patch Grove. We'll see you in 30 minutes for the sectional final between Potosi-Cassville and Cochrane Fountain City on 97.7 Country WGLR and the Queen Bee Radio Sports YouTube channel.
This has been a Queen Bee Radio High School Sports presentation.
The Tri-State's best variety of country. 97.7 Country, WGLR FM. Lancaster. Serving Platteville, Dubuque, Galena, and beyond. On WGLR.com. A Queen Bee radio station.